today's book is this one. It's called Wild by Cheryl Strayed. And you can see the book's a bit battered and worn. This was because it was bought in a charity shop, not by me but by my daughter, and she often decides what book she thinks I will like, and she said I should read this one. And this book is really, it's a simple tale. You know, there's no massive adventures, there's no psychological thriller edge to it. It's actually based on a true story. It's a journey that Cheryl herself took along 1,100 miles of coastline in America when she decided to do a very famous walk. And she decided to do it because her life was a complete mess. I'm not going to go into loads of details because obviously, you know, if you want to read the book, I don't want to reveal everything. But at 26 years old, she, the last few years of her life, she let her whole life fall apart. It seemed to begin when her mum died very suddenly of cancer. It seemed to affect her mum, was only in her 40s, and it was very rapid decline, and Cheryl was there for the whole of it. And at the time she'd have only been in her early 20s, and then over the intervening years since her mum died, her whole life fell apart. Her relationship with her family members, her existing family members, and with her husband. And she seemed to be going from job to job, waitressing, no real focus or direction in her life. But she had, for some reason, she'd settled on doing this walk. And that's the story, really, the story of her hiking. She had no experience of hiking. It was along a mountain range, and it's all about the journey that she took as a extremely inexperienced hiker, all the people she met along the route, the fact that she had a massively huge backpack that was inappropriately heavy, which she called the Monster, and her journey along the way, a journey of self-discovery, really, of accepting herself, of accepting the loss of her mum and all the mistakes that she'd made. So it really is aptly named Wild, A Journey from Lost to Found. I don't know anything about Cheryl Strayed. I know she's written other books since, and I believe that she went on and got married and had a family. So a really good book, really interesting, loads of touch points for you to think, yeah, that happened to me, or I felt like that, or I've made a mistake like that. It's a real warts and all story, and I thoroughly recommend it. That's it for this week. Please subscribe and hit the little bell for notifications.